everybody. Come on, Cappy. Come on. Let's go for a walk. Yeah. Hey, girl. Come on, let's go this way. Good girl. Say hi to everybody. That's Cappy, and I'm Tracy with McDaniel Subaru, and we just wanted to come here and say that we are very excited about partnering again with Pawmetto Lifeline for this year's McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block 2021. So let's all come together on April 24th, walk in our neighborhoods with our pets to show them a great day, because the mission is to find all homeless pets their forever homes. So that's April 24th, and Cappy is an alumni of Pawmetto Lifeline, and she's just loving life. I gotta tell you, I think she appreciates the Subaru Outback the most. She really enjoys riding in it and sniffing trees. You know, it's just her thing. But anyway, she loves to ride in it. Subaru has all these pet accessories that you can use for the car, such as seat protectors and a divider in the back. It also has a place for when they like to ride and stand on the center console, that it will protect your center console. It's a pretty neat little whole accessory list that they've got going on, which makes all the dogs happy and the owners happy. But anyway, we are very excited, like I said, to be partnering with Pawmetto Lifeline. You know, McDaniel Subaru and Subaru of America, it's more than just a car company. We are on a mission. We want to join in the mission to help homeless pets find their forever homes. And I think they all deserve it. So please consider signing up April 24th. And don't forget that with a Subaru, it is dog tested and dog approved. And I've got a dog to approve it. So thank you, everyone. Have a great walk.
This is it. The McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block 2021 with Pawmetto Lifeline. As Gamecocks fans know, the weather is not football ready today for a spring game, and maybe not ideal to head out for a walk, but let's keep in mind we are virtual today. And thank you for joining us. If you want to take that stroll tomorrow when it looks to be sunny and warm, get out there and walk it up now. I mean, the rain hasn't started yet here in the Midlands. Now, no matter what your plans are today, there's one thing to remember, and that's the importance of the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block. On this, a day we're expecting rain across the Midlands. I mean, they rescheduled the Garnet and Black spring game. I mean, come on. What you got to remember today is the mission to rescue homeless pets throughout the Midlands that find themselves not in the rain because they have found their forever home. Let's forget the forecast, because we're going to be checking in with our walk teams throughout the Midlands and some of the incredible team members here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Bark Around Your Block 2021 is on and popping, and not possible without the help of McDaniel Subaru and, of course, the many teams that have participated this year. So we are so close to our goal today, and you can still be a part of the mission at barkaroundyourBlock.org. Maybe you didn't have time to start a team this year. You can still donate. It's as simple as visiting, again, barkaroundyourBlock.org. Right here at the website, you're going to see this little donation tab. See, it says donate. You can donate today and become a part of the mission to help furry friends in the Midlands find their forever homes. And then also keep up with some of the incredible teams that have really stepped it up this year. We got a team honor roll, Paws for a Cause, Dogs Walk, Cats Rule. This is an incredible day that, again, not just about dogs, but cats too. If you're a cat dad like me, they got some incredible t-shirts. And again, when you donate, a chance to pick up your swag bag. And as a cat dad, I had to do it, Amy. Had to do it. Let's check in with our first guest today, Alicia McAngus, not just an incredible volunteer, but a community advocate right here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Alicia, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fine. How are you? I was checking on my dog.
I see you got your tee on. Is it a dog tee or a cat tee?
Mine is a dog. I am a dog person. I have dogs, but I did get a cat shirt for one of my sons because he just loves cats, and he has one. But yes, I like dogs and cats. I just happen to be a dog person.
So we're asking folks to donate today. We are so close to goal, and it's a team effort here at Pawmetto Lifeline. I want to talk about volunteering, how people can get involved, and how they're an incredible part of the mission here at Pawmetto.
Volunteers are a huge part. It's we would not be able to do half of what we do without volunteers. Everything from laundry and dishes to volunteer veterinarians that volunteer their time for Caravan and also for the wellness center. So, and everything in between. If you're a cat person, we have plenty of cat things to do, and same with dogs. But it really, I mean, it helps in many different ways. But especially the socialization of cats and dogs when they're around people, they're calmer, they get more used to being around humans, and therefore they're more adoptable. So our volunteers really, we couldn't do it without them, like I said.
So for animal lovers across the Midlands, maybe they don't see themselves a permanent home. I know the foster program and socializing these animals, bringing them into a home atmosphere and spending time with families, a huge piece of the puzzle here. And, you know, we talk about foster fails. It ain't a bad thing, right?
It is not a bad thing. And I admit that I have one foster fail. He's not in here with me right now, but I try my best not to. And, you know, it's not for everyone, but it's, I love it. And it's, people assume it's going to be really hard. You'll get attached. And although you do grow fond of these animals, you know what your job is, and it's to help them on their journey. And it gets easier. I mean, I cried with the first one, I'll be honest, but you know, the more I realize the big picture and the important role I play and my family for these animals, I can't stop now. And and the kids love it. They love having a new dog, you know, every couple of weeks. And, you know, what kid doesn't like that? And I also think that it's a good opportunity to find out if they get along with kids. I actually have a friend who I test my fosters with who has little girls that are tough. And, you know, we'll see how they do around them. And I can tell a potential adopter, yes, they love children, or nope, they're weirded out by them. My dogs, I have 2 dogs, so I can let the fosters hang out around them, see if they get along with other dogs, if they're going to be, you know, kind of bully or submissive. All of this is great information for potential adopters, and it makes it less likely that they will not be a good match with their dog. The more information, the better. And like I said, it's actually easier than you think it is. I think it's really fun. And it's just such an important part. I say give it a try.
Yeah.
And see if you're cut out for it.
I know. It takes patience sometimes and a lot of love. How many furry friends do you have in your house?
So I have 2 of my own, but I'm constantly keeping my friends' dogs because I'm just, you know, bring them on. The more the merrier. Yeah. Typically we have 3 dogs in the house, my 2 dogs and a foster. So whoever that might be. And we're starting sometimes, you know, it's usually about 2 or 3 weeks foster time. But there's some dogs that we get and it's like, okay, we're going to need a few more weeks with these just because they've had such a rough experience. They're great dogs underneath. They just need a little bit of extra time, a little bit of, you know, socialization. They need to learn. And my dogs, although stubborn sometimes, they show them how to be dogs. Being family dogs, not dogs on the street or, you know, searching for food and without a home. So my dogs play an important part as well.
Yeah. And each and every animal in the Pawmetto Lifeline facility, this operation just spends so much time with these animals to find the perfect home. And I think that's what's incredible for those maybe trying to add a furry friend to their family. This is the place to get it done. And it does not happen without our walk teams today. You can still donate, barkaroundyourblock.org. If you're taking that stroll before the rain starts, we want pictures, Alicia. You can drop them right in the comments.
Yes, and we've been going back and forth. When should we do this? Is it going to rain? But you know what? We're walking around 10:30. I told people to bring their rain gear. We're gonna make it work.
Now, your team, are you the Heathwood Hounds? Is that you?
Yes, Happy Hounds.
The Happy Hounds.
That's us. Yes.
Well, I'm looking forward to catching up with you guys a little later today. Thank you so much for the time, Alicia.
No problem. Thank you for having me, and thank you for all of your support.
Absolutely. Barkaroundyourblog.org. As Alicia mentioned, an incredible team of trainers, an incredible team of volunteers, specialists. Let's meet one of those top team members, Leon, find out how he works with dogs here at Pawmetto Lifeline.
Hey, Amy with Alt 99.7. We are here at Pawmetto Lifeline, and Leon, the animal care manager, working with Kai. Now, Kai is 4 years old. And Leon, being able to work with these animals and teach them tricks, what is something that they've taught you back?
Well, they taught me back to be very patient more than anything. That's what you have to be with these dogs.
When the dogs come in, how do you work with them and how do you get to know them? Are there any special tips or tricks for somebody who's maybe newly adopted?
Well, it's good that we can learn certain things about the dogs when they come here, because, you know, if it comes to toy aggressive, food aggressive, I try doing a couple of tests with them.
Okay.
And see if they are through that. And hopefully what we learn about the dogs, we always pass on to customers and, you know, clients.
Oh, is that good?
Clients and what to do and what to watch for.
Are you able to show us some of the tricks that you've worked with Kai on?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, sit down. Good boy. Sit up. Sit up. Reverse. Sit. Reverse. Good boy. Good job. Good job. Touch. Touch. Good fella. And he's being very patient, because usually you'll give the treat right away and working with one hand, I've got to get it out. And I don't want it to be in my hand all the time, because you'll get this all the time, and that's what you don't want. See? Look. Good job. Come on. Up.
Now, Kai is our pet of the week, available for adoption, and these are what your funds go to, helping these dogs become the best pets that they can as they find their forever homes. Coming up next, we're going to talk to Eddie Miller, who's been able to use TikTok to help place some of the most unique pets that Pawmetto Lifeline has.
Unique, but still deserving of a home. You can become a part of the mission, barkaroundyourblog.org. I believe we have Jay Styles live with some more incredible animals here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Jay, what's up?
What's going on, Krogan, man? We are outside. The rain hasn't quite started yet, so, you know, an opportunity to get out here with some forever friends who need a little special attention. I actually got Kathy Wright out here, and she is Katie Wright. She is actually Kelly Wright. Sorry, she's the special needs coordinator director for the animals here. She also is the daycare manager. And the thing about these animals is they need a little extra attention, a little extra care. They've all been through some trauma. I know for a fact that when I was raising my little forever friend, my little kitten, it was abused as a little one. It needed a little extra time, a little extra patience, and it still had all the love to give, but you just got to be able to work with them. And so she's an expert on this. And I'll let Kelly let you know about one of our first forever friends right here.
Lucy. All right, let's flip that phone and meet some of these animals.
This is Lucy. She's about 4.5 years old. She's a shepherd mix, and she unfortunately has been homeless for 890 days. She needs somebody that's willing to give her time, meet her several times to get to know her. Once you get to know her, she's super goofy and loves to play, but she also does have a hard time being in her kennel. It can be very stressful for her. She loves to give kisses and likes car rides and going for walks. But when she's out walking, watch out squirrels, because she wants to chase them.
So awesome. I love the word goofy, too. Everybody needs a goofy family member, Jay.
Spot's over here. He's our deaf boxer right here. He's 4.5 years old. He has actually been homeless for 801 days. So Spot says, I am deaf and I know some sign language. But I don't like it when someone comes up behind me, and I get a little spooked because I can't hear. I would be best as the only dog in the home. I often get the zoomies playing in the yard. I like to go for walks and play, and I'd love to give Slurpee kisses. So that's Spot.
I'm hearing Goofy
Next,
and
we have
Slurpee
Bernard.
kisses.
Right here, Bernard. He's almost 4 years old. He's a terrier mix, and he has been homeless for 597 days. He's a sweet boy. He's very treat motivated. He does need someone to let me know that they are the boss, and that I am not the boss. I like to go for walks. He is also sometimes gets a little nervous, as you can tell, with a lot of people around and in new surroundings or where it might be loud. So he would do better in a quieter home. Next, we have Cooper. Cooper, beautiful boy. He's 3 years old. He's a Catahoula leopard mix. He has been homeless for 404 days. Cooper says, I can be reactive to people at first, but once you give me and get to know me, I make friends with you. So you just have to get to know me. I have a really goofy personality once you get to know me. I love going for walks, playing in the water, and I like a good game of tug of war, but I am also dog selective. So depending on the dog, I may or may not be friends with them. Next, we have Bo. Bo is almost 4 years old. He is a shepherd mix, and he has been homeless for 323 days. Now, Bo says, when I arrived at Pawmetto Lifeline, I was so fearful. No one could touch me or even come near me. With the help of some of dedicated staff at Pawmetto Lifeline and volunteers, you can now put and take me off my leash and pet me, and I am very smart and know several commands. I love to play fetch and frisbee, and I like to play tug of war. I'm not a fan of the water, but I do love my walks. All right, Frankie's way down there. He's not doing it. Frank, that's Frank from a distance. Frankie is 5 years old. He's a terrier mix. He's been homeless for 649 days. Frankie says that he was rescued from a shelter in South Carolina. He was actually shot in the head. As you can see, he's a little fearful. So we're going to move on to the next. All right, who else is out here? We've got all of our special dogs right here. Still got a few inside that we're waiting to come out in the next little bit. But we'll just say goodbye to these guys. These guys are all adoptable. If you have any questions or you want to put in an adoption application. Oh, there's Cody. We have Cody, our German Shepherd, over there. Right here. Cody is 2.5 years old. He's a German Shepherd. Cody's been homeless for 88 days. He was surrendered to Pawmetto Lifeline by an owner that could no longer care for him. So he was very confused and upset. Being in a kennel has really been stressful on him, and he often carries stuffed animals around in his mouth to keep himself comforted. He needs to be the only dog, and his new owner needs to have experience with the breed because he can be a little hard-headed, as shepherds can be, and he's looking for his best friend. Once he knows you, he loves belly rubs and playing, going for walks, and being your best friend. All right. Those are our special dogs. All are adoptable here at Pawmetto Lifeline. If you want to learn more, go to our website at pawmettolifeline.org.
Yeah, Kroger, so you can see they got a bunch of selections of special need animals. You know, just need a little extra loving, a little extra time, a little extra compassion, and who doesn't have that, right?
Well, we talk about some, 800 days, 500 days without finding their home. That's what's incredible about Pawmetto Lifeline. They never give up on an animal. This is a no-kill facility, and it can't happen without the donations from the community right here in the Midlands, and we are worldwide today. So everybody can hit that donate button, where you can visit barkaroundyourblock.org, and there is a big blue donate button there. And like they said, Jay, if you're looking for your furry friend to add to the family, they've got them here. You can schedule an appointment. We're planning on rain today, so hopefully they can squeeze you in, and you can meet probably a new family member.
Absolutely.
We don't want to tell Jay's daughter. He'll end up going home with like 6 dogs. Oh, man. Well, Jay, thank you. If we get some more adoptable animals out there, man, we're going to check back in with you, okay?
Absolutely, man. I'll be out here.
All right. Jay Styles live at Pawmetto Lifeline, which is some incredible animals. Mark Curl checking in from McDaniel Subaru. These guys are incredible, and we'll say good morning to them. A huge part of the mission at Pawmetto Lifeline. So let's check in with Bill McDaniels and the team at McDaniel Subaru of Columbia.
Subaru realizes life may have changed, but saving animals' lives has not.
Support Pawmetto Lifeline and their mission of rescuing homeless pets with McDaniel Subaru's Bark Around Your Block on April 24th.
Pets are more cherished than ever. Chew and I will be walking, and you should too.
Form a neighborhood walk team, and let's make sure every dog
Or cat.
can have their day.
Visit barktothepark.com to register your team.
Whether you registered and you're walking today or donating online, barkaroundyourblock.org. Amy, just an incredible day.
It is. And, I know that we have planned on what I thought was going to be a downpour. And so far, so good. We're all spread out as we're virtual this year for Bark Around Your Block. You're over at Pawmetto Lifeline on Harbison. I'm here at the station on Pineview Drive or Road. We're not exactly sure what the street name is.
I guess we should have checked in with the First Alert team at WOIS before we just started giving an obscure weather forecast. I'm looking out the window, and I know a lot of people in the Midlands are too. This rain ain't started yet, so we want to see those walkers. You can drop a picture of your furry friend right there in the comments. We'd love to see you today. But Amy, some of these teams just putting in an incredible effort. We are 85% of the way there, and it is not possible without teams like the Tail Waggers, the Booze Hounds. I like that team name.
That's your team, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, Paws for a Cause, one of the top teams today. So if teams are watching along live, we'd love to hear from you. And again, you just got to drop a link in the comments. Just say what up this morning.
And what's so exciting as we get to know Pawmetto Lifeline is that you hear about all of the work that they do for these animals and for the families as well, finding that perfect fit. We've talked to Alicia, talked about the importance of the fostering program so you can gauge what kind of animal that is. It's not one size fits all. So whether they're a more active dog or maybe a lazier dog, whether they want to be around a bunch of kids or maybe they're better off being the only kid, the four-legged kid in the house. So it's been so exciting over the past few weeks and specifically today as we celebrate all that Pawmetto Lifeline does and help them, as community members, help them and their contribution to the pets around the Midlands.
And earlier this week, you had a chance to meet with one of the specialists, Leon. We talk about fosters. They spend time with these animals before they're up for adoption so they can really understand, is this dog going to be great with families? Or my favorite thing you see on a report card for an animal, couch potato. Everybody needs a couch potato.
Well, and I think what's so great about what Leon does with the animals is, a lot of these dogs, if they haven't been properly changed, it's amazing. And you see it time and time again, how smart animals are. You can actually train cats too. I don't know that anybody does it. Do you train your cats?
No, they won't listen to a thing I say.
Have they trained you?
They have trained me. I know when it's time to eat, and I know when they want pets, and I know when it's too much pets, I'm leaving now. There's a fine little gray area of how much pets is enough pets.
But really, so many dogs are so smart that they're looking for somebody to take that leadership role and tell them what they want. And so the fact that Leon sits down and works with different dogs. When Maria was out with the special needs dog, the boxer who was deaf, teaching them hand signals and hand commands. There's a lot of work that goes in. And it makes these pets, it makes them feel secure because they know what to expect from, their people, and they're human too. So it's a really great program that they have at Pawmetto Lifeline, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of it today.
And I know maybe people in the Midlands, they follow along. They love seeing the adorable animals on the Pawmetto Lifeline Facebook. You know, things have been busy for everyone, especially in an unprecedented time that we find ourselves in. But if you're watching along today, you didn't find time to create a team, you can still donate. I'll share this link, Amy. I don't know if you can see my screen here.
Yeah.
PawmettoLifeline.org. Right here, this big blue donate button. You can still become a part of the incredible mission here at Pawmetto Lifeline and follow along with some of these incredible teams. You can track our progress and give a big high five to some of the Midlands' amazing walk teams that have joined the mission today.
And look how close we are to our goal. So it's right there, and every contribution helps. You know, you might think, well, I only have $20. All those $20 donations adds up. So really what you have to contribute is a perfect amount, and we appreciate that.
Well, we talk about they never give up on an animal. We just met some of our favorite friends downstairs. I heard wet kisses, goofy attitude. You know, these are dogs that deserve their forever home. And we can take a look. Let's just see what it feels like when they finally find that forever home. I believe we have a check-in with Bernard. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to get to Bernard here.
Just another incredible furry friend here. And every week we're featuring a new animal that is just moments away from finding their forever home. And one of the incredible tools that finds them their home, Amy, and I know I have not been a dance champion on TikTok, but Eddie seems to be quite the buzzword around Pawmetto Lifeline, because this dude has put in work on TikTok finding animals their homes, and I love when the power of something that annoys me like is doing great work in the Midlands.
Listen, well, there's not many dances on here, Krogan. You can work on yours, but let's meet Eddie and some of the animals he's helped. We're sitting here with Eddie Miller, who we heard so much about in our first live stream for Bark Around Your Block 2021. And he's been able to utilize TikTok in order to play some of Pawmetto Lifeline's most unique pets. So, Eddie, what gave you the first idea to go, hey, I can use TikTok, this platform that I have, in order to help find these pets find their forever home?
I just thought it'd be a good idea to try something different and see how it worked out, and worked out pretty good, and just kept going from there. I didn't expect it to work out as good as it did, but since it did, I just didn't give up on it and kept doing it to help getting these animals homes.
Now you have almost 700,000 followers. What does that mean to you to be able to help place pets with their homes?
It means a lot. It's definitely a great feeling to be able to do that and have the support to help me do that and help Pawmetto Lifeline get the animals the homes they need. They get.
Now we watched the video about Petunia, who was specifically had special needs. She was in a wheelchair. What reactions have you received from your followers on social media?
So we've had people send gift boxes. We've had care packages come for her. Everyone loved her. They had a huge support team for her. And everyone kept fighting to try to get her home and shared it, liked it, commented, just keep helping push for it. Eventually it took almost a year, and we finally did it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
People can follow you on TikTok at Eddie Miller, EDDYMILLER.
Yep.
Now, Kai, our pet of the week, what should people know about Kai?
He is very smart, very intelligent. He's great at listening and training. He started off a little rough, but over time with Leon being able to train him, he's learned a lot and progressed a lot with getting inside kennels or trying to get out of kennels. He's learned to not try to bust out anymore. That was the problem with him. He was just a little bit stressed in kennels. And with the training Leon did, he trained him to be more comfortable in kennels and not have the anxiety he has.
If people follow you on TikTok, what kind of things can they expect to see here from you at Pawmetto Lifeline?
A lot of hard to place animals, older animals that definitely can't be, they're hard to place, our special dogs, a lot of fun times with the dogs running around at the lakes. So a lot of dog content, cat content, and stuff like that.
Are all of your followers, do they tend to be local? Are the adoptions local, or do they kind of come from all over?
All around the world. Yeah, all around the world. We've when we had, it was, I think it was Petunia, that our CEO, my CEO, told me to put the number on. She's gotten calls from different countries around the world, and just seeing how if they can adopt her.
That's pretty incredible.
So yeah, it went pretty worldwide with her.
People who are looking to donate to Bark Around Your Block 2021, what is something that you enjoy most about being a part of the Pawmetto Lifeline family?
Just being able to raise the money to help the dogs, and being able to raise money to help out the dogs.
Hidden treats.
Yeah.
This is
you can smell them.
Yeah, free samples at Costco. We all know how that is.
Yeah, it's a good feeling being able to raise money and raise items for this place and help out the best I can.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and we so enjoy seeing your videos on TikTok.
Thank you.
From the power of the internet to the power of community, Holly Atkins is the founding member of the Atkins Law Firm and one of the most well-respected workers' compensation attorneys in the state. Prior to being appointed to the South Carolina Workers' Compensation Commission, Holly worked as a defense attorney for 10 years, representing insurance companies and employers in workers' compensation matters. Now, after leaving the commission, Holly went into private practice representing injured workers, and thus the Atkins Law Firm was born. Let's welcome to the broadcast today, Holly Atkins. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. This is a special event and close to my heart.
And you're just another incredible community member that has really stepped up. For the Atkins Law Firm, what first got you guys drawn to Pawmetto Lifeline and the mission here?
Well, I was personally drawn first before I got my law firm involved and served on the board for a while. And when I served on the board, I was able to see what an incredible job the Pawmetto Lifeline staff does, the volunteers do. And when you see those dogs, just watching the videos this morning, I want to adopt every single dog. And it just breaks my heart to know that every dog, the long timers, I just can't take it. So I got involved on the board. And when I saw firsthand what the people do at Pawmetto Lifeline, I was just overwhelmed. And so then I'm lucky. My staff is wonderful. And they all love dogs and cats as well. And so we have just dedicated ourselves as a firm to Pawmetto Lifeline, and all my staff members try to raise money. Most of my staff members have a dog. I have one staff member with 3 dogs. I think she would have the whole farm if she could too. And so we just love helping. I mean, we don't do as much as most of the people you've shown today. Sponsors like McDaniels, we just thank them so much. But we just try to do the best we can to help all the animals.
Yeah, and the Atkins Law Firm, we see them helping out our neighbors, our friends. What does it mean to you and your incredible team to know that your support and your donations, they help save so many animals here? That's just, as an animal lover, it's amazing.
And I can tell you're an animal lover. It is. I mean, just watching this, I miss Bark to the Park. I can't wait till we can all get back together when we used to see the dogs in their costumes and the dogs could come to the park and get adopted. Sometimes when you see them live, they get adopted so quickly. Because if people will just take the time to go to Pawmetto Lifeline, visit the dogs, meet the dogs, they're going to go home with one. Or cats. We have great cats too. So it means the world to us. We try to help Bark to the Park all year long.
That's why I had to represent our cats today, because I got the cat Bark Around Your Block shirt.
I know the cats always feel left out, but we love the cats too.
Well, you mentioned being at like Saluda Shoals and being at the park. I just miss being among people. And you would see some cat owners bring their cats out. And that was part of the energy of the day. So,
And the cat owners always had their cat ears and their cats dressed up. And, you know, it's always kind of been a rivalry. But I just want to ask everybody to go to barktothepark.com, or what y'all got, barkaroundtheblock.com, and please donate today. And I want to encourage all my Atkins Law Firm people, if you're watching this, if you see this, whether you give $10 or $50, please donate today.
now I understand you've got a furry family member named Max. Is that right?
I'm Max. He's an adopted dog as well.
Incredible. So I know Max and the Atkins Law Firm team, you guys will be walking. How's the team feeling today?
Well, everybody's kind of walking in their own spot. We all live very far apart from each other. So we all chose to walk in our own neighborhood so we could walk whenever it wasn't raining. So everybody feels good about it. We have all kind of dogs represented by my staff and us. Max is a little Manchester Terrier that we probably think got let go, or somebody just let him out somewhere. He was traumatized at first, but he has just become a wonderful member of our family. And like some of the dogs you showed, they calm down after you give them a chance. Once they see love and shown love, they really do well.
Well, thank you so much for being an incredible part of the mission here, Holly. As you mentioned, barkaroundyourblock.org, palmettolifeline.org. We're expecting rain today. If a family's looking to add to their family, maybe a furry member of the family, you can make an appointment. And like you mentioned, Holly, some incredible animals here we're meeting today. And I hate hearing that number, 500, 800 days without a home. And these are the sweetest animals.
They are, and they deserve a forever home. So please, please come and visit and take your forever friend home today.
Well, Holly, thank you so much for the time today. Just an incredible day.
It is really great. And thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much. As we have been mentioning throughout the broadcast, if you're walking, we'd love to see a photo of your family. You can drop it in the comments. Also, you hear Holly and I talking about how to donate. You can head to barkaroundyourblock.org, hit that big blue donate button, or right below the broadcast. If you're watching along with Pawmetto Lifeline, you can hit the donation tab, and every little bit becomes a part of the mission on saving homeless pets here in the Midlands. I believe we have Jay Stiles standing by with another just adorable cat. Jay, tell us a little bit about what's this animal's name?
What's going on, Krogan? Hank. His name is Hank. And so Hank, his owner just passed away a couple weeks ago. So he's here at Pawmetto, hopefully for a short-term visit. And as you can see, Hank just kind of chilling. They put this little barrier up, and I said, oh, well, Hank's a cat. Isn't he going to jump over? And they're like, no, Hank doesn't do all that. Hank's just kind of hanging out. He likes to just kind of be rubbed and pet. He's like 16 pounds, so he's been living his best life. And so we're hoping to continue that with a new forever home for Hank. And yeah, Hank's just a sweetie. He's just chilling. He's really good with other cats. He's actually, he grew up with about 2 to 3 other cats in the home. So, you know, you can take him home right now, and he should acclimate to your pets at home as well. And if my daughter was watching right now, Hank would already be in a carrier and in the Jay Stiles mobile to the house. But yeah, hopefully you can do what Jay Stiles can't do today and maybe take Hank home and give him a forever home. Look at Hank. Oh, just having a good time out here, just chilling.
What was the weigh-in, Jay? What did you say?
We'd all be living this life, Krogan.
I love that Hank is just such a friendly character. How big did you say Hank was?
I think Jay's frozen, but he checked in at 16
Hank's not trying to
pounds.
jump over anything. He's not trying to go anywhere. He's like, I got a blanket. I'm chilling. It's Saturday. Let's enjoy.
Whether it's a dog or a cat you're trying to add to your family, they're here at palmettolifeline.org. Every single animal gets all the chances to find their forever home, and that's how you become a part of the mission, is by donating today. Coming up, we're going to see exactly how our donations get to work here at Pawmetto Lifeline. But here's just a few ideas. $25 will treat one dog with kennel cough. $50, that's enough to treat a dog with heartworms. $75 will provide a spay and neuter surgery to help prevent unnecessary litters in our community. And $125 That's all it takes to save the life of a homeless pet currently in one of our local municipal shelters. As the Gamecocks game gets rescheduled due to weather, I want you to think about maybe those homeless pets that are going to find themselves out in the rain today. You can change that. This is a no-kill facility at Pawmetto Lifeline, and they do an incredible service to the animals and finding their homes. Just click that donation tab, head to Bark Around Your Block. Today's the day, April 24th. BarkAroundYourBlock.org. Hit the big blue donation button. As we mentioned, we can't wait to get back to Saluda Shoals Park. Another year of going virtual. I want to see the peeps. I want to see the cat lovers out there like Holly Atkins was talking about. But going virtual, it's been great because on a day like today, we can still get together and share our love for these animals right here in the Midlands. But let's take a look back at one of our adventures at the park.
The internet claims that Post Malone's mustache looks a lot like two dogs kissing, and who better to ask than the animal lovers supporting Pawmetto Lifeline at Finlay Park. Does it look like two dogs kissing?
It kind of looks like two otters or guinea pigs.
This carnivorous mammal, commonly known as the adorable otter, has found equally adorable accommodations on Post Malone's upper lip. Hashtag science.
Kind of looks like my brother.
Christian, are you familiar with Post Malone?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Folks are saying that his mustache looks like two dogs kissing. So if I have to ask anybody if it's the real deal, why not ask dog lovers at Bark to the Park?
It does. It does.
She doesn't even. Let's just take one more look to confirm.
They're like.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely. It looks like two wolves kissing there. I like it.
Maybe wolves. We're not sure they're dogs, but canines in general, right?
Canine in general.
We have identified some type of animal on Post Malone's face. Fair to say that, right?
Yes, definitely.
Is that the new look?
I mean, I hope so. I want to marry him, so.
Will Krogan be rocking a dog-kissing mustache in 2019? That's that new G.
Yeah.
2021, and I never grew the mustache. It's probably, honestly, for the best. It wasn't a good look for Posty either. Bark Around Your Block 2021. Teams checking in across the Midlands. We're going to meet with some incredible walkers a little later in the broadcast, but barkaroundyourBlock.org. That's how you can still donate today to support this incredible facility. If you're new to the Midlands or new to Pawmetto Lifeline, we have an inside look at Pawmetto Lifeline. Together, we can save lives. Look, life has changed over the last year, but life changing has not. Here at Pawmetto Lifeline, every adoptable animal gets their chance to find that forever home. I'd like to welcome to the broadcast today Pawmetto Lifeline CEO Denise Wilkinson. Good morning, Denise.
Good morning. Oh, we're so excited and we're getting so close to our goals. So I just want to thank everybody that stepped up and made a gift. But it's not too late to make another gift to get us across the finish line.
Yeah, Cold Nose Kids, Mungo for Mutts, McDaniel Subaru, Subi Pets, just to name a few off the list. And of course, right here, a team of volunteers. It's Paws for a Cause, I believe one of the top teams today. Just an incredible effort throughout the Midlands.
That would be our foster team, and our volunteers have really stepped up in a big way, and they're donating. You know, our volunteers get to see the life-saving work that we do every day, and they get to participate in it. And I think when you watch that video and then you come to Pawmetto Lifeline and you meet some of the animals, some stay a week, some have been here for 2 or 3 years, and we're doing everything we can to give them life and to treat them with dignity and respect. And so all the money from this event is going to help us save even more homeless pets. So I'm really hoping people will step up this final day and make a donation.
It is so simple. Barkaroundyourblock.org. You can see that blue donate button. Denise, for families that may be watching along today, they didn't get a chance to start a team, what would you say to them?
It's okay. You know, some people say I don't have time to do a team or I can't have a block party. You can still donate. This really isn't about the walk. It's not about the party. It's about helping homeless pets. And I tell people all the time, these pets that come to us, they are broke physically and financially. And so they're really depending on us to take care of them, to get them healthy, and to find their forever homes. And so it's never too late. Just make a donation because it really is about our mission of saving and helping homeless pets. So please help us get to the finish line. We're right at $300,000 in sponsorships. Our goal is $345,000. So we're getting close. And I know we can do this if everybody watching, listening will make a donation.
And as Amy and I were talking about earlier, people watching along, like $10, $20, whatever you got, you see these animals on this broadcast. They deserve their forever home, and it does not happen without the Midlands helping out Pawmetto Lifeline to continue this mission.
You know, somebody apologized to me one day for giving $10. I said, are you kidding me? $10 can impact an animal's life. We can use $10 to feed an animal, to give an animal a vaccine. So everybody just do what they can do and know that it has a big impact on our mission. So I don't care if it's $5, $10, $25. It shows that you believe in the work that we're doing here and you're willing to personally invest in our mission. So just give what you can give.
You can hit the donation tab if you're watching along on the Pawmetto Lifeline Facebook. And again, barkaroundyourblock.org, that big blue donate button. That's how you can give today. And we were just walking through, Denise, you know, how this money helps animals right here at Pawmetto Lifeline. And you're talking about that adding up. $125 will save the life of a homeless pet currently at one of our municipal shelters. And the difference about getting them from the municipal shelter, they do what they can, but bringing an animal here guarantees that, you know, they are going to find their home. This is a no-kill effort here at Pawmetto Lifeline.
Absolutely. I want to remind everybody, we don't get any funds from Richland or Lexington County to run our operations. Our budget is really about $6.5 million. And a lot of the animals come in. Once they come to Pawmetto Lifeline, it doesn't matter what's wrong. You know, if they just need vaccines and surgery, you know, that might be $125. But if they need to be hospitalized with pneumonia, or they need a special surgery and we send them out, sometimes it costs a couple of $1,000s. But that's the commitment we make to every animal. You come to Pawmetto Lifeline, we're going to do everything we can to give you life. We treat animals that have treatable medical issues. The only reason we let them go is if they're suffering, and there is nothing we can do. So I want to reassure everybody that when you give to us, you really are a lifesaver. And I call people, you are their guardian angels until we can get them healthy, pretty much no matter what it takes. If they have to go see a specialist, they see a specialist. We would love to see them all come in healthy, and it only requires surgery and vaccinations, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. but we think they're worth it. They deserve life. And we work very, very hard to give them life. That's our staff, our volunteers, and the people in the community that support Pawmetto Lifeline. And I think that's a big reason why people give to us, because they know they don't get euthanized because of a length of stay, because they have an issue that maybe it might cost $1,000 to treat. We're still going to get online. We're going to try and raise money. We're going to use the money for Bark Around Your Block. And we're going to get these animals what they need, whether it's food, vaccines, surgery, going to be hospitalized at a specialty clinic, whatever they need. We're going to do our best to make sure they get it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It looks like the rain hasn't started yet, so we have teams checking in with us. They're getting their walks in, and if anybody's walking along today, we'd love to get a photo. Check in with us. Just drop us a comment. And Denise, those donations. I mean, there's a link at the Pawmetto Lifeline Facebook. You can hit the donate tab or barkaroundyourblock.org.
Absolutely. Get us to the finish line.
So close. And we cannot do it without some of our incredible community partners. Mark Curl checking in on Facebook. He says, good morning. We'll say good morning to Mark and the folks at McDaniel Subaru. Of course, they're just another incredible part of the mission at Pawmetto Lifeline. So let's check in with Bill McDaniels and the team at McDaniel Subaru of Columbia.
Subaru realizes life may have changed, but saving animals' lives has not.
Support Pawmetto Lifeline and their mission of rescuing homeless pets with McDaniel Subaru's Bark Around Your Block on April 24th.
Pets are more cherished than ever. Chewy and I will be walking, and you should too.
Form a neighborhood walk team, and let's make sure every dog
or cat
can have their day.
Visit barktothepark.com to register your team.
Bark Around Your Block and April 24th. That's today, guys. We are so close to goal. I do want to share my screen here. I don't know if I still have this set up. I do. Perfect. barkaroundyourblock.org. Of course, you'll see we've been talking about all day this blue donate button. That's where you can make your contribution and become a part of the mission at Pawmetto Lifeline. We're also tracking some of the incredible teams, an honor roll of some of the biggest supporters of the mission today. Top fundraisers, walkers, and I've been saying all broadcasts, we've been checking in with them. I believe we have Alexa Sparkman. This is Pause for a Cause. Alexa, what's up?
Hey, great to see you, Krogan. We are here at our house in Lexington, actually, and the rain has started. So I'm the team captain for our foster and volunteer team, Pause for a Cause. And so we had to cancel/postpone our walk today. But I've got my husband, I've got my little guy here, James, and we've got Ava, one of our dogs here. And we're chilling out on the porch. And the biggest thing, Krogan, is representing really the mission, wearing these shirts, making a day out of it. We're still encouraging donations and really just trying to make the best out of a rainy day.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of the weather, let's keep in mind it's about getting homeless pets out of this rain. Chance for them to become a part of the family at Pawmetto Lifeline so that they can find their forever home. I don't know if you saw it earlier in the broadcast, Alexa. Which Bark Around Your Block shirt do you think I went with?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Meow. I'm gonna go with Meow.
Yeah.
Look at it. There it is, right there. Yeah. You've got two kitties at home, right?
I do. 2 cats adopted right here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Miko and Queenie. Queenie is the queen. She kind of bosses poor Miko around. But
oh gosh, well, we're so excited that you adopted from us and that you continue to support us. We really appreciate you joining us today. And we certainly love our presenting sponsor, McDaniel Subaru, and every other sponsor who supported us. Terminex, of course. Here we have the frisbee on our head, right? Okay. And then we've got Janice Stinkle's cup, all right? So Coldwell Banker, yeah. So yes, we're really having a good time, even though it's not quite looking like the walk that we'd normally see for Bark Around Your Block.
Well, I'm glad we got you guys out of the drizzle. Every walk team got to walk away with an incredible walk bag. These are great. These bowls from the Atkins Law Firm. I mean, you always need to keep your pets hydrated on their walk.
Absolutely. Yeah, Ava needs to stay hydrated for sure. I think we had a couple poop bags inside of the goodie bag. So our walkers are just really gonna love what's inside. And again, we really thank our sponsors, and we're so close to goal. So if anybody is still able to contribute what they can, oh man, we're really close. I think we're about around $50,000 short still. So we got to get there today. So yes, donate. Pause for a cause, but yes, keep in mind the entire mission as a whole.
Well, and congratulations to your team. You guys put in an incredible effort, and I know that's a collection of people very close to Pawmetto Lifeline. Not just the time you put in here and your team members put in with Pawmetto Lifeline, but to go out and be one of the top walk teams on the leaderboard. Just an incredible effort, Alexa.
Thank you, Krogan. You know what? Our amazing foster families and volunteers, there's really a lot of cohesion. Even during the pandemic, they just have really stepped up to the plate and done what they can. And that is just, it speaks volumes of who they are, what they are, and really spreading the word. So.
Well, I'm going to let you and the boys get out of the rain there. Thank you so much for taking the time to check in with us today.
Absolutely, Krogan. Thank you.
Thank you. So, as we mentioned, maybe you didn't get a chance to join a WOG team or create one in your neighborhood. This is a virtual experience and we're live. You can still give the Pawmetto Lifeline. Become a part of the mission now. If you're watching along on the Pawmetto Lifeline Facebook donation tab right below, and you'll also see this web address right here, barkaroundyourblock.org. Still time to hit that big blue donation button. And let's see. Oh, I was trying to see if we had any more WOG teams checking in. We don't, Amy.
We do not. I think Jay Styles is somewhere. Let's see if he's Jay. Are you there?
We lost Jay.
Everybody's out because the rain has held off.
We got a good 45 minutes of walking in, and the team's
Absolutely.
doing an incredible job. But as everybody's been saying, Denise, Alexa, we are so close, and it can't happen without the incredible team members and community members here in the Midlands. barkaroundyourblock.org. Still a chance to give with the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block 2021. I'm hoping, Amy, we're going to see everybody at Saluda Shoals at the park next year.
Listen, it will be nice to be out and be together and be able to come together as a community to celebrate what a great organization Pawmetto Lifeline is. And I think if we've learned anything over the last few weeks and the last hour is how passionate that their own staff is, their volunteers are. You hear, Alicia volunteering and fostering, and her family's passionate about it. And I also think if we've learned anything over the last year, it's like sometimes pets are better than people. So.
Well, I know that people have been looking to add to their family as they spend more time indoors, and I don't want to say the pandemic's been great for Pawmetto Lifeline, but it really has increased people's awareness of the mission and where they can go to find completely adoptable furry friends looking for their forever homes.
And they take such great care of them. So it's so important. Whatever we're able to do, you heard Denise say it, $5, $10, it all matters. It's all a great contribution, and we appreciate it so much.
Well, I want to thank everyone involved one last time. Still a chance for you to donate. As you've heard everyone say on the broadcast, we are right at the finish line and we need your help. barkaroundyourblock.org. Make sure you make that donation today. And thank you so much for joining us. McDaniel Subaru, Bark Around Your Block 2021.